Hi y'all, and welcome back to part 2 of our day 2 island hopping tour in Coron, Palawan. So previously I want to show you where we had lunch. So this is the view of the cottage where we sat. Now I don't have pictures of our food because we were so hungry and I was embarrassed to take photos because everyone was just so famished. But they did serve us shrimp, there is grilled fish, there are vegetables, pancit, we even have watermelon for dessert, and we also have Coca-Cola. So this is the view in the cottage, and this is also the same spot where you can go snorkeling at the Coral Garden and view the shipwreck. We just have to appreciate the view. Just a moment of silence. Aren't those crystal clear aquamarine waters wonderful? By the way, my favorite color is aquamarine. I saw it first when I went to Palawan for my very first time and I fell in love with the exact color. So our next stop for today is the Twin Lagoons. So the Twin Lagoons is, well, as the name says, there are 2 lagoons and they can only be accessed through kayaking. They won't allow you to, or they won't allow the boats to go in the lagoons. And bear that in mind that you would have to rent the kayak at the port because they don't have kayaks on the place where you're gonna go kayaking. That sounds repetitive, but yeah. And this is a jellyfish. It is not aggressive, so it just swims, but don't touch it because it does sting and you can get irritated or even get poisoned. There are some jellyfish that are non-poisonous, but they warned us not to touch this one. But I'll just show you a clip of it because it's so beautiful. So another way to enter the lagoon is through floating. As you can see here, there are a bunch of people floating. They are hand in hand, or should I say head to foot. And just look how cute they are. They are going to pass through a little narrow opening that is only visible when the tide is low. So you can only enter here usually in midday or in the morning, but when the tide rises up in the evening, it will close and you'll get trapped inside. Just kidding, there is another way out. But for now, let me give you a tour around Twin Lagoons. So this is the secret lagoon that we are in right now. There are crystal clear waters, and that is what Coron is famous for. So Coron is actually a part of the Palawan Islands. It is very different from El Nido, which is another island kilometers away, and it's also away from the main city of Puerto Princesa. So that is the usual dilemma that people face because they can't choose between the 3, but allow me to help you out. Know that there are accessible airports in all of these islands. So you get the small kind of airplane when going to Coron and El Nido, and you can get a bigger plane going to Puerto Princesa, Palawan. So the main difference is in Coron, if you enjoy snorkeling, scuba diving, and free diving, and looking at all the corals, then Coron is the best place to do that. It's more of like an island hopping adventure with a lot of snorkeling and a lot of underwater fishes and living creatures. However, if you are more into a relaxing type of vacation, more leisurely, go to El Nido because they have a lot of very high-end resorts in the islands of El Nido that you'll definitely enjoy. My last experience of a very luxurious stay was at Lagoon Island. For Puerto Princesa, it's more of a city vibe. Puerto Princesa is actually very huge. And by the way, Coron Island is 2. We will be riding the motorcycle tomorrow around town and I'll show you more of Coron. There are other places to visit. There are waterfalls here in Coron as well. And it is very untouched. Kind of like a Siargao and El Nido mixed together. That is Coron. So there is a little bit of partying there. A little island where everyone can get what they want simply by maybe just walking around town. You can also reach other places. That is Coron. Our next stop is this lake. It is known as the Barracuda Lake. And you have to climb a flight of stairs because it's actually hidden inside the limestone cliffs. So you climb up and then just peeking right there. If you can take a look, just a little peek, that is from where we came from, and we will be going there. See those waters? Yep, so you climb up and you climb down. I'm glad that they put rubber tires on the steps because it is very slippery, so make sure to wear shoes like your aqua shoes when going to these places, especially hiking. And this is a very huge lake, but they only allow you to swim nearby because it's actually very deep. I think someone said it's like 20 meters down, so, or 30 meters, so that's gonna be like 100 feet below. So just be careful because there are some incidents already here. And always wear your life vest. That is very important, and that's what they told us to do. And if you are tired from all the swimming, there are stores outside where you can buy coconut, chips, drinks, and other things that will fill you up while you wait for the others to finish and to ride the boat. And it was very refreshing. So our last stop is Kayangan Lake, and it is, by the way, one of the cleanest lake in Asia, according to people, and it's also very clear. But to get to it, you have to climb up the limestone cliffs. There is a man-made path, and when we came here, it was the rainy season. So expect mosquitoes, put on some mosquito repellent if you must. And I like this walkway or bridge that they made. And at first it was very scary. I was very careful with it because I felt like I was gonna fall or the planks are gonna give way, and most of us did. But going back, because it was a very long way, I would say it was maybe around like 30 feet of walking through this. But going back, you'll get used to it and you can walk a little bit faster. Just look at the turquoise waters. Isn't it so beautiful? If you don't want to go up the lake, you can swim here. And so just for additional information, maybe some people don't know, is that lakes are freshwater, or should I say not salt water. So yeah, there's a huge difference. And of course, in the islands, there are stores nearby that you can buy food and everything, especially if you're hungry for the day. And this is the start of the climbing. And yeah, people take pictures here. What I don't like about it is that they made the steps a bit narrow and high, so that's the reason why it was tiring. And to be honest, I didn't have the energy to go up and down. So midway, there is a cave here. It is unexplored deeply. I mean, it's only a little feet entrance, so that's the only entrance that you see. But going deep, I don't know, I haven't been there yet, and people didn't tell me about it. So this is the view from the view deck that you've seen earlier here in my video. Isn't that such an amazing sight? I came from down there and climbed all the way up here. So I'll just let you enjoy the view. And afterwards, we went home. That is the end of our island hopping. But stay tuned for part 3 because we are going to the Makinit Hot Springs.